Hey guys, Brenny here, and welcome to a hardcore Minecraft episode. We are at the villager farm that we made in the previous episode, and you will see that it is kicking some butt, and it's pretty great. We also have made a farm. Let me go through what I've done. So, I pimped out my armor. I now have some pretty decent armor. I don't have my depth strider though, which I'm really missing, so I do need that. We moved some villagers to our latest breeder, which is, we moved villagers to our current breeder, and then we finished this one up over here, and now we're just loading some more villagers in it, because it's not working as fast as I'd like, and I think that's because it only had 10 in it, and we need 16, because these ones use 16, and I feel like that increases the rate of the iron golem farm. What else did we do? We added a magma cream brewer to our factory, which wasn't too hard. And then we added in the fire resistance potion, which was pretty cool. That will come in handy. Then I've also done some of the other, like I did like spider eyes, and what are those potions? Ghast tears, the ones that make ghast tears, which are regeneration potions. Yeah, we added that in and that into the memory as well. And that's all we've really done, as well as building that little farm. These did take a while, especially because I didn't have this really fancy method of getting them into it previously. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, crap, I have more than I need. Alright, well, let's kill you then. I feel like that one over there needs some more, so we'll go over there and have a look-see, because I have a few things on my mind. So firstly, you guys suggested names throughout my stream for the breeding system. There was MLB, which was mine, which is Major League Breeding, which I thought was pretty cool. There's Fuck Factory, which I thought was inappropriate because firstly, it's Fuck Factory, and secondly, it's not a factory. And then another one that I liked was 50 Shades of Villages. I figured I could chuck a name on it because I was speaking to the viewers about how it's cool when you name things, because then people reference that name, whereas like right now these are just iron golem farms. But if this one was called the Star Iron Golem Farm, which has our star there, which sometimes I can see really easily and sometimes I struggle to find. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10. Yeah, I feel like this one only has 10 in it, so we will pop up there and minecart a villager over there, which, as you guys can see, our little funnel things are amazing. Oh, did I have water in these previously, guys? I don't know if I did, but yeah, now we have water in them, which so far hasn't caused any... Oh, god damn it. Hasn't caused any issues. Let's break this, and then we'll be able to collect that. Wonderful. Now we're going to run back and, so I was also speaking to you guys, you wonderful viewers. I want to remind you guys to leave a like and a comment right now. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe because, you know, sometimes you don't watch to the end. It's just the last little, like, 10 seconds where you're like, oh, video's done. And then I don't get to remind you guys. Anyway, so... a lot of you guys, I was like, what did you guys like about the previous hardcore series that I've done? Because you always seem to have a nostalgia connect to them. And it was the builds, how they were relating to me a bit more. The Brenny sign, which was a big Brenny in the sky that flashed. The Brenny, like my face pixel art. I've got this listed down as Brenny. I could just say the pixel art. The HCBB area, which was a little challenge area where you guys could leave comments with what I build and I could pick them and put them up on the wall and then we could slowly get to them. And the Rainbow Minecart Station. Those were things that really stuck out to you guys. So I figured we could do similar things and just like in honor of our previous hardcore world. But now I'm going to talk even more crap with you guys, which I apologize in advance for carting villagers around, but we do need to do it and I do have so much stuff on my mind. And my hardcore's are my way of, like, communicating with you guys. So, as you can see, the Fuck Factory is working amazingly. There's only, like, 20 here, I'm pretty sure. How many is there? It says 30, but then again, it's catching the other ones in the number. Oh, if you don't know, see E, how it says 59? That's how many entities are in front of us. And then 146 are how many loaded right now, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's pop that in. God damn it. There we go. Get a new villager, jump over him, continue pushing that. So, today I went to do my daily live stream. I woke up, I actually got to bed a bit earlier, which was really nice because it allowed me to have a lot more energy for the live stream. And then I started live streaming and my internet went to shit. So, after trying to live stream 20 times, like pause, start, trying different things, changing where I was live streaming to, lowering the quality. I was like, crap, alright, what I'll do is I'll reset my internet, which means I unplug the router and wait like 5 minutes, and then it will, it refreshes the connection. I have no clue how it works, but it does, honestly. Your internet provider will tell you to do it if you are having internet issues, just in case you wanted to know that. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, no! Yes. Alright. We can recover, we can recover. Go! Not that way, though. Oh, there we go. Alright, alright, alright. First thing we want to do, break these so he cannot go any further. Second thing we want to do is put that there, push him up. So, I'd like to stop him now, but I cannot. Alright, here we go. So we're going to jump over him, but push at the same time like that. There we go. That was really good. I'm very proud of that. Alright, so, yeah, 2 PM rolls around. I'm like, alright, time to give it another shot. I've given it a bit of time. I speed tested my internet. It was running better. Still wasn't good enough, which, as you can see, these villagers are jerking right now, and that's actually making me judge my internet, but it may actually be the server needing a reset, because I don't think it's reset in a while. So anyway, that second attempt didn't work. Same thing happened. I would stream for a maximum of a minute, and then boom, disconnect, or just slowly disconnect. So this time I was for realsies. I restarted my router from boot, like I default settinged everything. Then I went through every setting on my router and set it up to, like, look through it all. And I found that, because I'm using Wi-Fi for my internet in the office, Wi-Fi uses channels, and other people can use the same channels with their Wi-Fi. I like how they can open the door, by the way, guys. And I noticed that the first 2 channels actually had a few people on them. Like, the first 4 channels had, like, 2 other people I didn't know, and then, like, one was, like, getting used, or one didn't have a good connection. So I changed the channel my Wi-Fi was using, and then tried streaming. Boom. Best fix ever, guys. I need a drink of water. My throat's feeling quite raspy. But yeah, I have one more little crappy story to tell you guys. My apologies if you don't like the stories. But I like to tell you guys stories. As well as it's super duper late and I'm a bit tired, so I feel like I'm not as good at building when I'm tired. But after we do this, we get these 16 villages across, which I don't know if I'll do. I want to see how this one's working, actually. Let's pop down. It is becoming nighttime anyway, so that's good. 44. Alright, so it might... What I want to do to compare them is take out the iron out of each one and then see which one's getting it at the faster rate. I actually just went to use that chest to sleep. Alright, so today, as you guys know, this Sunday I'm going to the drifting, not drifting myself. And this, today I was like, alright, I should get a little bag, because last time I really wish I had a little bag to put, like, a drink bottle in and some random stuff, so I wasn't holding it all day. And I got a little power bank, which if you don't know, it's like a little battery that you plug your phone into and it will charge your phone. And I went to like 3 different shops because I wanted to see what one was the best one for me. And there was ones that were like $40, and I really wanted to get this $40 one, but I was like, oh, it's just a bit much for what, like, I'm only gonna use it on the rare occasion. Oh, by the way, everything's super duper lit up because I have my gamma turned up again. I was doing some mining throughout my stream. I know, it's super exciting stream. I stream daily, check it out, link down below. Which is twitch.tv/BrenyBeast. But yeah, so I buy this, I was like, fuck it, I'll get this little $10 one. It's a piece of shit. I've got it plugged into my computer right now charging. It doesn't have a light to tell you if it's charged. I can't tell you if it's charged. It doesn't, the cables for it are shit quality. It's huge. I thought it, on the box was quite thin, but like, this bitch was pressed up to either side of the box. Like, it was really stretching that box. I don't know why I'm trying to sleep. I'm too into my little story right here. So anyway, I'm like, alright, maybe the instructions will say charge it for 3 hours. And I suppose I could do that. No, they don't even tell you how long to charge it for. So I suppose I'm going to end up going back tomorrow to get the better one, which can charge your phone like 4 times. So that actually is pretty cool. Anyway, that's all my little stories. Let's see, what did we want to do this episode? I have a few things I'd like to do. I'd like to mark out the graveyard. Oh! I want to make Etho's mini farm. We should do that. So what we'll do is go if you don't know, Etho has a farm designer. It's probably not a super, like, he's not the only maker of this farm. There is similar farms. All it does is put redstone on a block and then move that block so you can keep placing wheat or seeds or carrots there. And what I want to do is build that near our current skeleton farm, and then have that skeleton farm have an option to automatically kill the skeletons. And what will happen is we'll get an inflow of bones as we're using bone meal. And it seems like a smart idea, you know, to have them linked together, because over time the bone meal is going to run out. Our witch farm, oddly, actually brings us in quite a fair bit of bones. Okay, guys, so I ventured around my world looking for string to make bows, to make the dispensers. Now I just realized I'm actually probably walking towards an area that has a lot of bows, but yeah, I also had to go get sticky pistons, hoppers, got some wood, got some jungle wood, cocoa beans. I suppose we're testing it with cocoa. Actually, we'll get bones while we're like designing it, but don't have as much as I would like to test it, but we'll see, you know. There might be some stuff down here. I thought, for some reason, I thought I was all ready with just the materials to build it. Cocoa beans should work. It's just, they're a bit of a bitch to place. Like, you have to go and, like, face backwards. But, yeah, we have Etho's guide opened. I've watched it, so I'm going from memory as well as watching, got it here. So if I want to press play, I can play it, but you guys won't hear it. But, of course, I'll link that down below because, as you guys know, I like to do that. Alright, let's dig the roofing out because I would like to build this up at the height of the roof. So it's going to go 3 down, as it's 3 deep. So let's say that's the roofing there. So let's dig that just so I know where I'm turning the corner of roofing. Wonderful. Then we do this. Now 3 down, so here is our platform height. Let's go and break all of this, even though, oh, it hurts me to break bookshelves without having like a silk touch book. Oh, I like how I put corner blocks in there because I'm so weird. There we go. Alright, so we go 3 down and we will do a platform 3 down. Then again, yeah, all good. We'll fill in this bottom part too. So it is 3 by 5, which is, how big is that? 3 by 5 by 3. Ooh. We were actually meant to pretty this up at one point, and I just never did it, because I was like, well, we have an Enderman farm now, and what's the point? Alright, so pop out 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's the 5th. Now, here's where we need to do a clock. That clock will go here by doing this, putting a repeater here, a repeater on 2 ticks, a torch, and then redstone. And that redstone will flash and it won't ever burn out. Then on top of that, we put jungle wood and a torch. I forgot to bring a pressure plate, but we can make a wooden pressure plate. Wonderful. That pressure plate goes there. Now when we step on it, the clock has started. So, now after this, we put redstone here. A repeater off of this redstone. But technically that would be lower down, wouldn't it? Oh, alright, so I should raise this whole design up by 1, which makes sense because we want our design to reach here. So let's raise the roof, which I want to have a sub icon for that, by the way, on Twitch, guys, because I say it so often, you know, it just comes out. So we'll dig all this up, break this away, do a little area here. Where'd all my, have I used all of my stone brick already? Wow. Alright, so that will go there, and we rebuild the same thing, but this time because it's higher up, it will line up correctly how we want it to, which is beautiful. There we go. We get the jungle wood. Beautiful. This is going to be really helpful, guys. I do see myself coming here a lot more often now because food is something I don't have a lot of, to be honest, in this game. Real life, it makes it sound like I'm, you know, struggling to feed myself. Alright, so now we have this raised up by 1. We have that there. But beneath that, we have another repeater. That repeater goes to a block here that has a torch on it. Which we will get the torch. And then that torch goes to a block here. And then I think there and there are also 2 more torches. Wonderful. And then pressed up against that are blocks. And then there is redstone there and there. And then now we can actually place the dispensers, I'm pretty sure. Let me just click play so I can see. Yeah, so we put our, we'll put a torch here firstly. We will put a piston here. Now, and then put the dirt there, and the piston should pulsate when standing on this. I do not know why it isn't. Why isn't it pulsating? I'm so confused. What have I... Oh, wait. Wait, I've confused myself. Is that meant to not have a block? There we go, so it's working, but if I put the redstone there, it doesn't work. Is it just me, or is it working really weirdly? No, alright. Oh, this is meant to be on 2 ticks. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, so we'll put another block there and see how it works now. Yeah, see, it turns off the torch when I have that there. Oh, alright, I've got this, guys. So, if we put a dropper on top of there, it will break the connection. A dropper, damn it. Wait, these are not droppers, by the way. These are dispensers, because the droppers would just drop the bone meal. Let's, oh my god, I suck so much, dick. Alright, I can put redstone there to do it. There we go. Oh, I shouldn't have probably done that. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, yep, now I've burnt out all the redstone, and it burnt out all the redstone, and it may not work. Alright, let's, do a sneaky oh, there we go. That feels real good. Alright, so there we go, guys. We put this block here. And how does it work then if, do I get rid of the dirt to do it with the, what's it called? The cocoa beans. Maybe I do. Alright, now we put hoppers on top of each one. Like so. And then we want to make some chests and put the chests on top of them because we want it to be able to load a ton of bone meal in it, which as you can see is good. Now we're obviously going to change this design. It's going to burn and kill the skeletons and then we can do more stuff with them. Let's get rid of that. We'll keep that one chest. We'll get rid of that. Just got to clean up my inventory a bit, guys. There we go. Alright, so let's make 3 more chests, I suppose. No, we only need 2 more. Yeah, 1, 2. There we go, beautiful. Let's pop back up there. We'll use cobblestone to get up there for now. And we'll stand on the machine. That goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. Now we need to load some bone meal into it. And then, honestly, I'd like to test it. So, I suppose what I'll do is I'll get rid of the dirt. Because generally, we would put water over there and then till the land. And then it would just work really good. Oh, wait, I get it, because you can catch the wrong loop. I remember that, so it doesn't need the, thing taken away. That's just, you know, a little bit of an extra. Let's go and do this so that we get some bones. I know I have health potions somewhere. Where's my health potion? Do I not have the health potion? Oh, there they are. Did I just look over them, maybe? There we go. Now we'll have some new bones rolling in, guys. There we go. We'll make them all into bone meal. We will get these bones and make them into bone meal. I do not have as many bones as I would like. Luckily, we built this in an area where we will get bones. Alright. Let's think. I will go get different crops that we can plant. Actually, let's do the last little bit of the build. So, we'll do a little walling around here so we can get around it. Get up on the top. And what we want to do is put water here. Then we want to evenly divide our, bone meal. We're gonna have to raise the roof just a tad more so I can open up our chests. Beautiful. Then we want to evenly divide up the bone meal, which is always a bitch, to be honest. Let's just do it like this. Put that there, and then this. And there we go. So 29 in each, which is wonderful. Then we need to make a fence, which isn't very hard as well. I'm almost done, guys. I'm so pumped. I didn't think this would be so easy. There we go. Let's put that there. Once again, I'll link the guide down below, guys, because I know you guys often like to use the guides I suggest. And there we go, guys. So it is working. The timing, it's profiting. Only thing I'm worried about is it seems to, no matter what, use the bone meal, which I don't feel like was a thing in the past. I think it used to, in the past, actually check whether we needed to use the bone meal or not. So if there's nothing there, it still looks as if the bone meal's popping out. Oh, well, they're empty now, so that was a good testing time. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is go get some bones from our witch farm. Get some more water. Put these building materials in our area. Get a hoe and then go get some stuff to grow. And we'll see if this works perfectly with everything because so far it's working pretty good. Another thing I think would be smart to do is just, you know, put like a little platform around it. Oh, actually, would we want slabs around it? Alright, so something we could change, guys, is the timing. We could lower it down by 1 and I think we could still get it to work. And then what we could actually do is have this platform for it actually be really nice. Whereas right now, technically we need to use slabs here. So, you know, it's slabs make things uncomfortable because if this one block isn't as high as the slabs, it's going to look a bit tacky. So I will go, I won't bother with that this episode. Maybe you guys could send me some pictures on Twitter how to fix this so the timing's down low but it's still timed correctly to work correctly. Okay, my friends, so I luckily got lucky and had some bones laying about because I know I cleared out a lot of bones recently to actually do the villager farm because I threw alright, so how the villager farm works is we throw food to them and then they breed. And I just was like, while I was waiting for them to breed, just kept chucking food in there, kept using all of our bone meal. And as you can see, it bred a ton of them. So luckily we did have some bone... Oh, that's not the cave I need to go in. Luckily we did have some bone meal laying about. And you'll see I got carrots, seeds, and potatoes. Because that's the main things we want to farm with this. Because they are good for villager breeding as well as for our player. I always liked using cooked potatoes as a food. So, you know, we'll see. There we go. That is hoed. We want to put 1, 2... 1, 2, 1, 2, we'll do another 2, another 2, another 2, and then these 6 can go in there just for the sake of it. They are all popping down. Oh, that's weird. Why aren't the hoppers taking the items out? Is it because it's powered? That's very odd. I suppose that just kind of means like when it powers it, it's going to tick, and then that tick will allow the ingredients to go down, well, the bone meal to go down. Alright, let's give this a spin, guys. So we want to make sure we catch it on the downside, but it does look like it's working already. And oh, I'm so happy to have this, guys. Every other farm is just so big, but still, yeah, you guys actually told me that the oh, I might have to slow it down just a tad, which I can do with the timer. But then I don't want it to slow down too much because I don't want to overplant the seeds. Anyway, so you guys are telling me that crops and stuff don't grow in the loaded chunks. So I'm thinking near our villager, our witch farm, I should do some mega farm, like a, maybe like a UFO with all the farms in it. Just maybe even like a full stack worth of each farm. Like, nothing complex, just something so that we have somewhere to farm, because I don't really have a farming area. Oh, probably should switch and see. Oh, doing it the wrong way, guys. That's the loop we want to catch. Oh, there. There? No, we're getting the same result. It's hard. There we go. Alright, so we caught the correct loop. But yeah, I'm a bit confused with what one I want to do. Oh, it seems to just be catching every loop it wants to do. Maybe we might have to slow it down or use a different timing method. Oh, it's alright there. But yeah, I'm a bit confused, guys, with how I want to farm my items, because I like making big farms, but I want the best, oh god, the best farms. My game is not enjoying this. I don't think it's like my game is updating quick enough. It might be my internet right now. Anyway, that's where we'll leave off this episode, guys. It's clearly working, and I'm pretty pumped to have it working. I want to thank you all for watching. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, and have a carrot if you're not new to my channel and you have subscribed. There you go. And don't forget to like and comment and all that. Love you guys, and peace out.